It is easy to get bogged down trying to find the optimal plan, the fastest way to lose weight, the best program to build muscle, the best idea for your side hustle. We are so focused on figuring out the best approach that we don't even get around taking action. Hello, guys. My name is Behroz. I have 15 years of corporate experience and passion for consuming and creating content around personal development and growth. Now, in this video, I will talk about how perfectionism is enemy of good and limits our ability at being our best version. Now, before moving forward, please do subscribe to my channel by clicking on the subscribe button and then on the bell icon. Let me start by sharing a study that was conducted in University of Florida comparing the impact of quantity versus quality, which might reframe the way you think about setting goals, making progress, and getting better at things which are important to you. So in this study, Professor Jerry Olsman of University of Florida divided his photography class into two groups. Everyone on the left side of the classroom, he explained, would be quantity group. They would be required to produce as many photographs as possible and would be graded on the amount and quantity of photographs they take. Meanwhile, the right side of the class was the quality group, which were to be graded on the excellence of their work. At the end of the semester, they were supposed to produce only one photograph, and to get an A, it had to be nearly a perfect image. At the end of the semester, the professor found that all the best photographs were produced by the quantity group as against the quality group. This was because the quantity group was busy taking photos, experimenting with different ideas, lighting, and different forms and ways of taking photographs. They were learning through their mistakes, and in the process of taking more and more photos, they were able to hone on their skills more and more, and hence at the end were able to produce one of the best pictures. While the quality groups sat around speculating about perfection, they had little to show for their efforts and didn't go through the process of taking a lot of photographs and going and putting a lot of reps and practice in order to improve their skills, and hence were not able to produce a quality product in the end. So the learning here is that you should focus on putting in the repetitions versus focusing on the goals. It's not just the art studio where the repetition helps, but as long as you are putting consistent work, learning from your mistakes, eventually your results will improve. This is exactly why I force myself to produce a vlog every 10th day. The idea is that I don't know and I can't predict which video will do better and which video won't do better, but I know for sure that out of number of videos that I will produce, there will be certain videos that will hit the bullseye. And it works for almost every other goal that you have. For instance, talking about photography again, you can choose to take one photo a day or take 100 photos a day, learn from your mistakes, get better at it, and hone your skills, and eventually be able to produce a masterpiece. Similarly, talking about building strength, you can either analyze all the techniques and all the theory out there regarding building strength, or you can just get under the bar, start putting in the reps, and in the process get better at it. Similarly, this also applies to learning an instrument. Now, instead of finding the best instructor or the best course, you can just go on YouTube, search for lessons for beginners, and start practicing. Practice daily and be consistent at it. Instead of trying to perfect every chord, just start playing your favorite song, even if it doesn't sound good in the beginning because you're not holding the chords perfect. But keep practicing, keep playing that song again and again, and eventually you'll get from your mistakes you'll learn and you'll hone on your skills and start to hold that particular chord perfectly. You will perfect your chord holding and shifting only when you put them in practice by playing again and again. Talking about instrument learning, please do check out the link above where I share the 5-minute technique that I use in order to teach myself guitar, and you can use this 5-minute technique to teach yourself almost any skill on this planet. Now, sticking to the topic, another example is writing. Either you can write one article every 6 months, or you can write one article every week, and from your mistakes learn to write better. And again, just by practicing, just by writing every week, you'll start to get better at it. Similarly, sharing another example is on business. Either you can try to think of the perfect idea for your hustle or your business, or you can just throw something out there, learn again from the process, see what clicks, see what doesn't work, and then basis that you can improve and get better at it. So from all this, there are essentially two key takeaways. One is, when you set a goal, forget about it, because if you don't forget about it, you will continue to measure yourself against that goal and you will never measure up. You will always find yourself falling short versus the end goal. Let's say the end goal is to lose 40 pounds, and after a week you will be comparing yourself versus that ideal image of yourself without 40 pounds, and realize that you've not gotten anywhere with losing weight, and hence you'll start to feel demotivated, and there will come a time you'll just give up because you'll find it very hard. Also, it keeps you motivated because at best you would be comparing yourself versus your previous version, as against trying to compare yourself versus the end goal. Every time you compare versus your previous version, you'll find yourself progressing and feel motivated to stay and stick on the path. Second key takeaway after forgetting the goal is to keep putting in the reps. It is not the quest of trying to find the best goal that will make you better. Rather, it is the amount and the quantum of work that you put in which will eventually make you better and lead you to your eventual goal. Everyone wants progress, and there is only one way of doing it, which is to put in the repetitions. The goal is just an event, something that you can't control or predict, but the reps are what you do that make that particular goal a reality. Note, if you ignore the outcome and only focus on the results, you will get there. So what is your plan for putting in the reps and the volume of work that is required in order for you to achieve your desired goals? Thank you for watching this video. I hope by now you would be more than committed for not to look for perfection, rather to start putting in the reps in order to get to the desired goals. If you like the video, please do press the like button and also subscribe to the channel so you get notified as soon as I put out a new content on this channel pertaining to self-development and growth. Thank you.